All right, heist time. Um, it's like the most straightforward heist ever because I have the plus attack B drill. So my actual Tate and Liza is a 4-mon fight, and we're dedicating 2 team slots to exclusively to stealing the lefties. Um, I also, if I didn't have enough scales, had a version of this fight that is resourceless, uh, where I would have used dedicated 3 team slots: Incineroar, Gyarados, and um, Torterra to beating Mega Metagross, and then um, pretty much Beedrill, Hydreigon, and Prim solo the rest of the fight. Really, just Beedrill, I think, would be the only mon clicking a non like slow pivoting attacking move. Um, but in the actual version, we do need to candy Hydreigon and scale its defense because it's going to have to kill Metagross. We can also get quote unquote reverse heisted, um, where not the lefties, where we can lose potentially the wise glasses. Funnily enough, Hydreigon needs to hold the wise glasses to finish off Metagross, and if it gets um, then hit with a move by Hoopa Unbound on the last second to last turn of the fight. With a non-psychic type attack, it will have its wise glasses stolen, which would be very funny. But I think the wise glasses have more or less run their course, so I'd be fine with that. Um, you know what? I need a fucking piece of paper. 1 second. Okay. I've got my piece of paper. Just want to make sure I have the PP totals for these moves correct. Um, so Aura Sphere is 20, and Shadow Ball is 15. Hyperspace Hole, I would assume, is 8. Yeah. Hyperspace Hole is 8. And substitute is, not that I think substitute is 10. Sub 10. Okay. All right. Um, so we're gonna do the heist, and then I'll see how much, because we have early dive, and we're not gonna be losing Huntail in the next fight. I'll see how much of the dive sim I'm up to. There's also a little risk in this. When we U-turn on the Metagross, we're going into Gyarados to drop Metagross's attack because Metagross is capable of clicking Meteor Mash when we U-turn out on it. And if it gets the Meteor Mash boost, then it can kill Hydreigon with a crit. Or it would be able to if we didn't then subsequently drop its attack with Gyarados. But the thing is if Gyarados gets Zen Headbutt crit, which it's coin flip to click Zen Headbutt, and obviously if it flicks Zen Headbutt and it crits Zen Headbutt, then Gyarados is just going to die, but that's fine. It's a free switch into Hydreigon then, which is what it would be anyways, because essentially Gyarados will always bait Zen Headbutt. Regardless of what Metagross clicks, Gyarados will always bait Zen Headbutt. So Hydreigon will always get to switch in for free. As long as Gyarados is holding a citrus, which it will. Okay. And we need Prim for this fight. We need you, 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 or you. Take everyone's items. We need the bee. We need Hydreigon. We need oh my god. Why am I blind? We have Prim, we need Hydreigon, we need Beedrill, we need Gyarados, we need Kecleon, of course, and we need Basculegion. Um, so B is in the lead. We're going to health items, Wise Glasses. We're running Wise Glasses specifically because the item can get stolen, and we don't want to run Black Glasses and have that stolen. We're gonna run a Citrus, Gyarados. I think we may as well run a Citrus on Prim. I haven't, I would assume Prim is like always fine. So actually, second, so Hydreigon, where are you? Dragon takes from Dragon Pulse. Oh, so Hydreigon is like super fucking dead to Dragon Pulse always. So Prim, it's never gonna Calm Mind on the switch. There's no reason um, to run Citrus on Prim. But there's no reason not to either for the steer, so we will just do that. Uh, we level cap. Kecleon already knows Ice Punch, which I think is fine for heist purposes. Yeah, it already knows Ice Punch. Ice Punch does break the Hoopa sub, correct me if I'm wrong. 85. Ice Punch. Yeah, it breaks the sub. So we could do that. And Hoopa's going no item. Um, and there's no reason to not run something on Basculegion, I don't think. I'll go Citrus here. I don't think it's necessary, but like in the event of a steer or whatever, I guess maybe. Um, there's a world where we have to, depending on like wild bad luck, we might have to sack Basculegion, so maybe that's incorrect and potentially lights a Citrus on fire for no reason, but I think it's fine. It's just one Citrus. Um, I mean, like, I know what I'm doing. I think. Oh, right. Well, I gotta do the scale and candy. Remember a move. Uh, to Kecleon. Role play, of course. Yeah. We need to keep fake out or space tag. Um, and then I know the thing is that I know Sucker Punch doesn't work with I think we drop knockoff realistically. I think we drop knockoff. It's like we have a bunch of good knockoff users already. I don't think Kecleon's particularly likely to need this move. And it's probably our hardest hitting Sucker Punch user, or at least right up there. I didn't think about this beforehand. We need Ice Punch to break the sub. We don't want Sucker Punch because it can fail if it's being used in response to struggle. We need Fake Out for Space Tag. We don't want Knockoff because we can knock off the leftovers. I think Knockoff supersedes Magician. So, um, yeah, I think we're going to knock off. Um, and then we're going to maximize one IV. And this is one little bit of terra locking I'm going to permit myself to do. Um, it's not strictly necessary. It's about like it's high roll crit dodging, so it's like yeah, it's not strictly necessary, but I think that this is a PB and I don't want to lose it to greeting, so we're gonna scale by dragon defense. Even though I don't think that's a very good scale. Out of scales. We are going to use a rare candy on Hydreigon. With the candy in the scale, Hydreigon survives a max roll meteor mash crit at I shit you not 1 fucking HP. Um, Beedrill knows all the moves it will need. I didn't drop. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I guess we go. And then, like I said, we'll see if all right, let's do it. So super straightforward because Beedrill's insane. This is always future sight. We're going to Leech Life. And then we're going to Leech Life again. And Beedrill just baits down the line because it's plus attack. So this is Latios. And we U-turn, which always kills. And we're going into Hydreigon to tank the future sight. It's not Hoopa, obviously. And it's always Aura Sphere. We're going back to Beedrill. And we always kill with Leech Life. And this is Hoopa for always Hyperspace Hole. And now it's time for Counting Simulator, which I've never been good at, but have I never? I always I always stay in for one extra turn when I think they're out of moves because I actually never have been good at Counting Simulator. But this is always Hyperspace Hole, so we're gonna mark one Hyperspace Hole. And then this is always Aura Sphere. So we're going to Basculegion. We're going to mark one Aura Sphere. This is always Shadow Ball. We're going to Kecleon. Or not always. Once we get into the Basculegion Kecleon dance, it of course can press substitute. We're going to mark one Shadow Ball. We're going to see substitute or remove Aura Sphere. Mark two Aura Spheres. Kecleon. Substitute, mark one, substitute. It's always Aura Sphere back to Basculegion. Mark three Aura Spheres. Now it's always the attacking move. Obviously, mark two Shadow Balls. Mark four Aura Spheres. Mark three Shadow Balls. Five Aura Spheres. Four Shadow Balls. Six Aura Spheres. Five. Oh, don't do that. Also, five Shadow Balls. Seven Aura Spheres. Six Shadow Balls. Oh. Eight Aura Spheres. Seven Shadow Balls. Nine Aura Spheres. Eight Shadow Balls. 10 Aura Spheres. Nine Shadow Balls. 11 Aura Spheres. 10 Shadow Balls. 12 Aura Spheres. 11 Shadow Balls. 13 Aura Spheres. 12 Shadow Balls. 14 Aura Spheres. 13 Shadow Balls. Mm. 15 aura spheres. 14 shadow balls. 16 aura spheres. And the 15th and final shadow ball. 17 aura spheres. 2 hyperspace holes. My God, why are they at the bottom of my party? 17, 18 aura spheres. 3 hyperspace holes. 19 aura spheres. 4 hyperspace holes. 20th and final aura sphere. Fifth hyperspace hole. And we're going to sit here and press defog. 6. 7. And then this should be substitute now. Or rather, is that 8? I don't remember. Okay, it's down to substitute. So that's 2 substitutes. We're going to Caglion. Um, we're going to press role play. Three substitutes. 4. Okay, because we pressed defog one extra time. Okay, wait. Press substitute once during the PP stall. Press defog one extra time, which is 2. We switch to Kecleon, which is 3. We press roleplay, which is 4. This is 5. This is 6. 7. 8. 9. Should be the last one. And we break the sub. It's going to struggle now, and we steal the lefties. And then I'm going to go into Basque Legion. Because Basque Legion doesn't do anything for the rest of this fight. Oh, that's funny. We got reverse citrus berry heisted. Die. Um, we Mega Evolve, we press Poison Jab, which always kills. And then it's always Metagross. Who will press either Z Headbutt or Meteor Mash because we're U-turning rather than switching. Oh, crit. Intimidate gets to go off, right? Because this thing's ability is Tough Claws now. Oh my fucking god. 3%, by the way. Not that it, like, I mean, it's just Gyarados. Whatever. I knew going in that could happen. I knew going in that could happen. We hope that there's no fucking Meteor Mash crit here. That would suck. Okay, no crit. It's good. And this should always be Latias for either Dragon Pulse or a Sphere, I think, at this point. We go to Prim. Yep. And we are going to slow flip turn. Obviously, didn't matter what that thing clicked. Here. And we kill with Leech Life. Okay, and then the only remaining risk is whether or not we lose the Wise Glasses. To U-turn. Down this down goes down to Sash. We go to Hydreigon. Okay, we keep the Wise Glasses at least, but we lose Gyarados. Fucking goddamn it! I didn't see a way to heist. That like avoided that possibility because we had to like I had a riskless, like I think I mentioned, did I mention? I don't remember. I had a riskless, if no haste way of dealing with Metagross, which involved Intim cycling um, Metagross, but if I was going to heist, I couldn't commit the team slots to that, so had to be this way. Like I was always one team slot short, unless I wanted to just raw sack, which obviously, why would I do that when I have a 97% chance to keep everyone alive? But shit happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. In a way, I was thinking about it recently. In a way, I've kind of been lucky every time something has died, like unexpectedly, quote unquote. It's like not been because of an outright mistake. It's been because I like got um unlucky in a situation where I was like going into the fight. I acknowledged that if something happened here, I would lose them on. Every time lately something has died, it's been because of that rather than to a mistake, which if it was a mistake, I think it would have really like if I'm losing stuff to mistakes, it would have really fucked up my mental. And it's not like I haven't been making mistakes, right? Like I could have lost something in the fight where I brought Huntail and I rushed it. Although, granted, I probably would have taken that line anyways. Knowing now what I got from the encounter, I could have lost Corviknight and MHO because I two Mons were blue, so I clicked on one of the blue Mons. I fucked up the slacking double. Could have lost Talonflame. Would have probably had to burn my Tailwind TM if that had happened, which would have been bad. Um, I forgot about Octazooka accuracy drop and Pyre Gauntlet. I could have lost something there. But instead, I lose Sharpedo when I knew I could lose Sharpedo. I lose Gyarados when I knew I could lose Gyarados. I lose Nidoqueen when I knew I could lose Nidoqueen. And I think that's much better for my mental than any losses in those instances even if it's like not necessarily that much better for my box. But still, you know, still unfortunate. Gyarados in the death box, buried with its citrus, never got to proc. Uh, okay. How is the dive sim? What's my encounter rating? What's it look like? Also, do I get access to 126? Just like, do I just get access to 126? Or how does it work? Do I need to do fights? Because I'd like to take the dive encounters before I take 127 to see if I can dupe out Dhelmise, because then I have a very good chance at Barraskewda. Because now that I'm at a higher level cap too, I could maybe do the Shoal Cave double. What are Need to look at the maps. This calc is going right to space tag, but that's not necessarily true for me. Right? Is it Leela and Roy? Potentially. I would need to Leela and Roy, does that give me Leela and Roy gets me access to 126 above water. But do I get and then I get so if I do Leela and Roy, I can do pretty much the whole dive sim. I won't get Sootopolis until I do Swimmer Dean. Seems like this is despite this fucking stupid. also want to make sure that I'm correct in saying that. Well, regardless, it's Huntale's time. Where's my boy? Where the fuck is he? Oh, there he is. Um, oh, would I have to clear Leela and Roy with Huntale on the team? Oh, that might be the case. I'm gonna see the fuck is going on, and hopefully not run into any fucking optionals. Huntale's gonna be our lead, the optional Slayer. Oh my god. Okay, what's this? Okay, first of all, because there's optionals, we're going to. Oh wait, I can't just press A to dive. But we're going speed 1. What's that? Art scale. Well, there's nothing else here. So I need the map. 24 underwater. So we were here, and if we go to the left and up a little, this. Holy shit. Okay. Now there are encounters here, and we'll probably take that in a second. 124, is that what I want to take first? Is the question, first of all? Or do I want to take 126 first? Because I do still want to properly route this dive sim. I think do actually want to take 124 first, right? Oh, well, I'm just gonna check how the thing works. Or where am I? So there's the double. So I believe it is true that if we're going to get 126 as an encounter, which is either arrow Unless let's do if we just go straight south from Moss Deep, do we get in? Oh, there's no way to surf from there. Unless is there? I don't fucking know. There might be. Um, Regardless, I think it's fine to take this dive encounter. Although I should definitely maybe that's funny. Um, I should wait until I have a better team for this. I also do want to check if I go due south. 127. Can I get to 126? Is that 126 over there? I don't know. Uh, Struggling to understand this fucking layout. So I can take 124 underwater. If I can beat Swimmer Dean, or it's 126 underwater look like. Okay. No, I think it's just I literally need to beat the double with Huntale in the party. And then we can get 2 encounters. Is that worth trying to do? Or do I exhibit patience? One second. This is a true double, first of all. Let's say I lead Togedemaru and Beedrill. Because Beedrill can just kill the Starmie. Right, I assume, yes. Very easily just kills the Starmie. Togedemaru can fake out the Ludicolo. I'm gonna show some kind of basketball. So we have Togi in slot 2, so it baits. And we have it show fast kill to T-Knight or whatever. Beedrill can as we protect, Beedrill can kill Ludicolo. It can stay in or it can click each. But let's say it clicks U-turn, right? Because we've got D-Knight out there and we want to kill D-Knight, which you can't do. So let's say we U-turn into Hydreigon. Who's just going to kill the Dragonite with Draco. Let's write this down. Togi be damaged plus slot 2 B slot 1. Togi fake Ludi plus B leech Starmie. Togi protect plus B earn Ludi Togi Draco plus and then this is you now clicking Scald. Or no. Okay, what switched in when we U-turned? U-turned to Hydreigon. We can change up Hydreigon's items as necessary. Would it be Stoutland? Stoutland underspeeds, but out damages. Lantern underspeeds and out damages. Blastoise underspeeds and out damages. Um, and then, so it's gonna be Stoutland. We're gonna drop a Draco. It's always gonna be Retaliate if we have Togi out there. Right, we can pre-damage Togi so that it will always be Retaliate into Togi slot. And then let's say we go to, okay, what do we have so far? We have Togi, V, and Hydreigon. Say we go to Armaldo, right? Because it's weak to 2 attack types in the back, and it has Battle Armor, so it should bait very consistently. Underspeeds everything. So yeah, let's say we go to Maldo, we drop a Draco, and it will always be the Lantern. Because Blastoise doesn't outspeed. Hydreigon question mark at level 89. Second level get no. Okay. One more team slot after this. We go to, let's say we go to Armaldo. And then Lantern and Stoutland will both be targeting Armaldo on that turn. Dragon, you turn to get the fuck out of there. Oh, we can get Urshifu. Does that help me? I forgot we could get Urshifu. Maybe that helps me. I'm gonna just see though. Not like you. Let's go. That one's the bigger problem, right? Like we can have, I would assume we can have level 89 until tank a Hydro Pump. Is there a way we can guarantee that it's Hydro Pump on our, like, where does it have to be? Does it actually have to be either Hydro Pump or Thunder? Okay, maybe different guy. Maybe like I can switch to something that can tank retaliate. Or no, that doesn't matter. What if it's like a dragon? Like chunks stout to put it in range of something. And then we like goalie bounce. What should you take off of? Or does Stoutland outspeed? Does that speed be night? Fuck me. Oh, goalie was dead to Frit anyways. Have to remember I can also have a choice item. The yeah, let's say like what if it's holding a choice scarf? Then it's Draco. Hmm. But what if we were to run like white herb, and then we can Draco, and then EQ and Draco holding a choice. Oh, maybe that's something. Thing is then Blastoise is like able to click muddy water. It should only be able to attack into Excadrill though at that point. Like Hydreigon is targeted, but it can't click muddy water. Would be using my white herb to what? Get a fucking early encounter? That can't be good. I do get access to 2 choice items too, actually, now that I think about it. This has to be I have to bear this in mind. We killed you with the Golisopod. Golisopod, first impression. Evades attack. Leech Life. And then that would bait Lantern first, right? It would. Maybe that's better. Right, the only thing is it's a slow kill onto you, but it's like Hydreigon just has to take a Scald and Aqua Tail then. 18. Oh, and they'll actually always go for goalie over, and we can Draco. What about that? Goalie Imp plus Boogie Fake. Goalie Leech plus plus fully to xka. Um, and it's always should always be the last resort into a dragon. Xka should show no kills. And let's give Exia the choice scarf. Actually, that makes sense to me. Actually, yeah. Scarf, because then Exia could EQ. Oh wait, but then EQ doesn't two shot if it's holding the scarf. Yeah, if it's holding a scarf, EQ did not two shot. Okay, but EQ into horse, high horse does, right? And let's say we go, like, we turn to, like, Caracosta. We go for EQ, and we kill Lantern. And we heavily chunk that stuff. And we heavily chunk Stoutland. And then Exca can 89. Not enough. What if is it worth a fucking Jaboka berry? Because if Caracosta's holding a Jaboka, that works. But the other thing is like we're so close. We're so close to being able to do it. You're you switch back in totally fine here to whatever move you want. It's gotta be like we can kill Stoutland on that turn, which we do if we go Jaboka Berry, but that would be crazy, right? Like that would be nuts. Okay, but the other thing, oh wait, no, there's no fucking way. Yeah, you take way too much damage. Anyways. We can't, and we can't set it up such that we can do it so that last resort always blocks citrus, which, or no, it doesn't even matter. It's just like, will always be focus blast. It will always be focus blast. Provided we pre-damage just a little bit. Look, okay. So let's assume, first of all, the normal gen goes away. And then it is targeting randomly. Let's assume that we missed a range. We protect Caracosta and we EQ, right? If we miss the range, and even if we get hit for a million, it's fine. We outspeed Blastoise. It's still always going to be going for Focus Blast, and we're protecting. And then we go into Gully, and this never puts it in Torrent. Oh, fuck. Put it in Torrent. And maybe under level Exca so that it doesn't. 87, 86. What's it? 87. Does it still always kill Lantern? Still always kill. No, it doesn't. Oh, to be fair, it also doesn't always kill Lantern here. Oh, fuck. Maybe, yeah, that doesn't work unless it's made a choice. No, wait, it's fine. It's fine because Hydreigon is going to U-turn. Right? So Hydreigon just U-turns Lantern, which ensures it's always dead. Thing is, it's like, what, just a 75% range. If we get the U-turn on you, then you're always dead to high horse into high horse. Okay, let's assess this with like how it needs to be like silver powder. And there's like obviously there's no way I get ejected. There's no way it can start going for muddy water. Like it has to go for focus blast on that turn that we're killing off. And then it's like it can't muddy water on this turn. It can icy wind, I guess. Will be going for first impression. I have anything that could switch in. First of all, be dealing about half. Can put it in torrent. How does Entail take a focus blast? Takes it just fine. Deals no fucking damage back. What if it's only like a choice band? Is first impression into double sucker punch kill. No, it doesn't. Now, first impression into if we switch it on tail, so goalie, unless you're in torrent, you're always going to focus blast. Okay. Um, so let's say we switch in tail on focus blast. 89. You're getting no fucking kills. Goalie just fimped. It's like if we equip a citrus. If we equip a citrus, like we're dead to like what? Like not very much. Sucker punch is still our highest damage. But we could do like Sucker Punch into Leech Life, and it's like it only gets fucked up if it starts clicking Muddy Water because it's in Torrent, but it only does that a tiny fraction of the time. Plus, we can also just hit the range, in which case it's completely fine, right? Like, in which case it's totally fine. I think that this is good enough. I think that's fine. Go to Mario. Does 12 use free damage need to be? Needs to always die to Scald and Aquatail. Oh my god, does it fucking. Oh. There's overlap. Damn it. Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. It just needs to be like a like Moldo, not Togi. Yeah, it can be Armaldo and not Togi, right? Because then Armaldo 136. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Because we just need to protect on turn one. 6. Dragon. Super powder plus level. Dragon. It's, I don't know, like fucking. Let's go Rost, right? I think that's better. Rost. Um, we need Carrot Pasta, who's going to take. We'll level cap. I think we do actually need to level cap it, right? Um, we're close to it. 62. Wait, what's it look like at 80? How many? 7. It's sticky. What's mostly takes 7. Okay, so it can be 81 with a citrus. Citrus. And from trail. Citrus. I think that works. And then that should get us all of the dive sim encounters. So, first of all, So from this team, I just need Huntail and a dragon. The level capping the Lysopod doesn't come back to fuck me. I don't think it should. Maybe not level cap goalie. No, it's better to level cap goalie, I think. Costa, Maldo, Excadrill. Now let's go to. We only need one of the what's it? The scanner items, so we don't need to go into the fucking abandoned ship just yet. We should at some point. I'm gonna do this fight first, and then I'll do the rest of the fucking dive sims. I'll get all the scales, and I'll get all the encounters, and I'll get the other scanner item. This is Mauville. Slateport. And yes, I would like the choice scarf. Okay. Oh, scarf here. And then we're killing on turn one. We're killing Starmie, and we're baiting. We want to bait D Knight, so we want our Moldo in slot 2 and goalie slot 1. We'll cap you, anyone there. We'll cap you. Citrus here. Then I said Rossberry here. Silver powder here. Citrus. Now hopefully Huntail doesn't actually have to come out in this fight. Nothing on Hydreigon or Armaldo, but Armaldo needs to be pre-damaged to 136. Damage to 36. I mean, uh, Hey, I think it should be fine. Oh, I don't want you to level up. I'm gonna take you to 82 and and change the pre-damage as necessary there. So you need to die to where is so at 82 need to die to Scald and Aquatail, which is 136. Oh, it's the same pre-damage. 2, 6. Right, yes. 82, 136. There's no overlap there. Shouldn't be anyways. Okay, let's go over this before again. Your first impression is Starmie. We protect. Oh. That's why I the doggy all those fucking ages ago got you fucking god. I outspeed you. I click fake out. I click fake out first. Right? And then I'm only showing kill to Aquatail, and then I'm just gonna fucking kill you with the B. I'm gonna U-turn. I'm gonna fucking kill you. And I'm U-turning into um Caracosta. Actually, that could work. That could work. That could work. Provided Caracosta is pre-damaged or is set up to always bait only Thunder, right? So 84. 84 is the level where it baits only Thunder. Okay. So no goalie. Beedrill. And no Armaldo. Togi. Togi, but Togi leveled to outspeed. Leveled to outspeed Ludi and re-damaged to die to Aquatail. Bogey, fake, plus B, leech, bogey, to hydrate, plus B, turn, Costa. Hydreigon's Dracos. Hydreigon is pre-damage, always die to fucking to retaliate. High dragon. Damage. To die to retaliate. There you go. Plus Costa to Exca. And then rather than switching in Glycopod, we switch in Beedrill, who deals more damage. And then as a result, we can actually afford to miss the range, right? We can afford to miss the range now because right? Whereas if it misses the range, we're clicking high horsepower again. This deals 62. Where's Excadrill? $89. Yeah, that works. This one works. I swear to God. Okay. So Togedemaru needs to be to outspeed Ludicolo. Speed level 84. And to die to D-Knight, it needs to be at 109. Be 84 plus 9. Caracosta is at level 84, which is the level it needs to be. And it takes retaliate a last resort crit. If it, let's say, first of all, it takes a last resort. It takes minimum 35. It's always dead to focus blast. It takes a last resort crit. 151, so it goes to 90 HP at max roll. Orin doesn't fucking work, god damn it. 53. Okay, wait. 241 minus. First of all, divided by 4 is 60. Okay. 241 minus plus 60 is 173. 4 over what it needs to be. 3. No. So we get back 2 HP there. What about at 85? Okay. Well, yeah, always works. 244 divided by 4. 61. Fuck me. That's not gonna fuck with me, is it? 244 minus 126 plus 61, 70, 179. I think 84 in citrus is the best way to do it. And it's just like be pre-damaged by 2. And it's like so specific. Yeah, we pre-damaged to 139. And then what does Hydreigon need to be? 89. It needs to be pre-damaged to 154. No, it doesn't. That's not true. 222. 5, 222. Edge 4, 239. Okay, and then need our Moldo. We do need Togi. Level 85 is fine. Level 85 is fine. Don't worry. Just still underspeeds Dragonite at 85. Yeah, still outspeeds. And it just needs to be re-damaged to 108 instead. It's fine. Damage to 108. Oh, and then we don't need the Lysopod. So we now have leveled up for no fucking reason, which could end up mattering. Stupid. Hopefully it doesn't end up mattering. But I could absolutely see that mattering for like Wanjim or something like that, which would fucking suck. Um, fine for Beedrill to be 89. Um, okay, so Togedemaru clicks Fake Out. Beedrill kills Starmie. Togedemaru goes into my dragon. Beedrill kills Ludicolo. Um, and goes to Caracosta. Hydreigon, Dracos, um, and Caracosta switches into Excadrill. Hydreigon U-turns the Lantern. Excadrill clicks Earthquake. And because Excadrill outspeeds everything, Hydreigon is on the field when it clicks EQ, so it dodges the EQ and it gets the U-turn into Caracosta, who takes the last resort and now baits only Focus Blast, and Excadrill kills Stoutland with high horsepower, and then Beedrill comes in on Focus Blast and teams up with Excadrill to kill Blastoise. And Blastoise has no, like, it has, what does it have? It has a Lumberry. It's fine for me. Oh, you know what? Lantern is always actually going to die to EQ. Oh no, 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 no. We can't. Wait, and Lantern also has Protect. Um, I guess we can pre-damage Hydreigon. Where is this guy? 89. You can pre-damage Hydreigon to actually always be dead to Ice Beam. So 156. This doesn't cause us any problems. We'd rather Costa not take an Ice Beam, so we will still U-turn the Lantern. 156. Okay, good catch. God, this is taking fucking forever. Damage. 3, 1, 5, 6. Because I have to, it's because I'm having to do it with 5 mods. um, yeah, it just changes nothing. Anyways, execute EQs. Killing Lantern along with the U-turn chip. Caracosta comes in. Caracosta clicks Protect. Excadrill kills um, Stoutland with high horsepower. Um, Excadrill, then okay, but it does work, right? Because then Excadrill, if it didn't kill Stoutland with high horsepower, it just clicks high horsepower again as Beedrill comes in, and then Beedrill and Excadrill both kill Blastoise. And then if it did kill, it just clicks high horse, and then same fucking shit happens. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, this should always work. Yeah. Um, we're gonna Mega Evolve and we're gonna Leech Life the Starmie and we're going to fake out the Ludicolo. This is D Knight. And we're going to U-turn the Ludi, and we're going to switch directly into Hydreigon. And we're going into Caracosta. It is fine, I think. Um, we're going into Exca, and what D Knight's doing doesn't matter because we're gonna Draco, killing it. And this is always Thunder into the Excadrill slot. Oh, oh. I just, um, I'm very stupid. Wait, no, no, no. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just realized how Choice Scarf works, but I also realized it does not matter. We just lock into high horsepower instead of Earthquake. So we're going to get because we worked it out so that we get 2 turns to target this. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Um, we're gonna high horse Lantern and we're going to U-turn Stoutland, and this way we get actually the chip so that we always kill. I think we always killed anyways. Um, and we're going into Caracosta. Uh, so this should always be Focus Blast into it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as to the best of my knowledge, it doesn't matter what fucking Stoutland does. This should always be Focus Blast into Costa, and we're going to because we outspeed Blastoise, right? So it like the way Blastoise attacks will always be dictated by Costa rather than Excadrill. Um, we're going to High Horse the Stoutland, and we're going to protect with Caracosta. Okay. Um, we're going to High Horse the Stoutland again, and we're going to switch in Beedrill on Guaranteed Focus Blast. What? I pre-damaged Car what the fuck? 175 at I'm level 84. What the fuck? It took a boosted uh, was Retaliate not boosted? Is that how that works? Does it need to is it like broken in doubles or something? What fucking hell, man. Whatever. We're fine. Uh, because we dodged crit, I guess. Was it even a crit dodge? I just assume it has to fucking have been a crit dodge. Um, yeah, that was a crit dodge, I guess. I don't know. We were only had 3 non-killing rolls of Focus Blast into Costa. This fight was, I guess, riskier than I thought it was because um fucking Retaliate doesn't work that way. But I didn't fucking know it Retaliate didn't work that way. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Huh. Oh, oh my God. I think it was the fact as well that like Caracosta's HP, I must have gotten like crit or something. Caracosta's HP, it looked like it was 75 is the number. Or I guess no, 75 is the number at 81. It looked like it was at 75 and I looked at it when it was at 81. In a way, I got very lucky that because I assume it crit, right? I assume the retaliate crit, because otherwise Blastoise was very likely to click fake out, which has a coin flip chance of like really fucking ruining my day. I also like I can't fucking believe that until I was literally in the fight, I forgot how Choice Scarf worked. I forgot I would be locked into one move. I thought I could click EQ and then start clicking other moves. Jesus fucking Murphy. Well, uh, we get our whole dive sim now outside of whatever the fuck is. Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna walk away for a second. I'm gonna walk away for a second. We are gonna take encounters. Um, we're gonna take 124 dive. We're gonna take 126 dive, and we're gonna take 127. We're not gonna do Shoal Cave. Oh, we're gonna take our Urshifu, which maybe I should have fucking done before doing that fight. Um, we're gonna get Urshifu. We're gonna go get the other scanner. We're gonna go get the fucking scales. We're gonna take 126 Surf. Right? Okay. We're gonna take 126 Surf, 126 Dive, 124 Dive, 127 Fish. Um, we're not gonna take Shoal Cave because I'm not doing another fucking fight this stream. We're gonna take Urshifu, and we're going to go do all of the heart scales. We're gonna get all the heart scales that we can. But first I'm gonna go use the bathroom and chill the fuck out. Okay. I mean, there are posts in the deck cord. Um, doesn't doesn't it fucking doesn't matter. Jesus. Let's get a catch team. Well, first of all, I think let's get Shifu. Someone here gives me fucking Shifu. You. No? Who gives me your Shifu? Oh, you. It's a lady Kung Fu. Is that uncommon? And yeah, it's Terry King. Uh, Quirky. We'll take that. That's amazing, right? That's so good. Neutral nature and the two of the 31's exactly where you want them. That's really fucking good. We're taking that every day of the week and twice on fucking Sunday. Um, we'll have to level that to see whether it's creepy or what. For now, let's get to the catching. Um, Here we need Huntail in the party, but other than that, we need a Flymon in the party. I think probably we'll take like Corviknight or something. Let's not run into any fucking optionals either. Take the zone. And I think Corviknight. I said Corviknight. Do I have it in my party already? I don't remember. I'll take you. You have Super Fang. Okay. Okay. What do I want first? So I want to pull 124 dive first. And we're gonna set this to speed 1. Kabutops. It's fucking better than. Oh, but the thing is I wanted Cradily as a dupe for the next round. It's fine because I do think um I do think Cradily is or Amistar is better than Kabutops. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Um, Go here. Yeah. Kabutops. It's hard to complain about Kabutops. It's a good Pokemon. Um, Especially if it gets battle armor. Although it's like not too distinct. Here, I need the FP ref. It's not too distinct from Armaldo. It's a battle armor rapid spin guy. For no particular reason. Oh, I've already taken 124, so we are going to, as previously mentioned, I've already taken 124. We're going to put on the repel. On 126, we're going to, oh no, it's, you're going to dive. I already have you. Okay, Delmise. I can't stay in here. You're my safest bet. I can't throw a Pokeball either. I didn't realize this might be too good a player to assign to a fucking Delmise, but I think it's fine. Mm. I'm gonna go take my I'm gonna turn on my repellent. I'm gonna go take my 127 now that I have Delmise duped. And we can go look at the we can go look at the two that we have now. Kabutops bold, which is bad, but those are really solid IVs. And is it shell? It's battle armor. Battle armor with excellent IVs, even if it's minus attack. Um, hard to complain about that. Calm, which is also not the best, but those are still, again, very solid IVs. So also hard to complain about that, again, even if it's minus attack. Although I think that Dive Delmise misses out on a lot of the stuff that, like, it misses out on, like, or did it ever? I don't know that it ever got, like, if it was ever low enough level, if it was ever possible to catch it at low enough level that it got innate rapid spin. Irrespective, it gets, like, Smart Strike, and it gets Fargo, Brick Break. Brick Break could be relevant in SFC. Yeah, this could be a guy. Okay, 127 now. And it's the 127 fish, actually. Okay, well, we already have a Delmise. Ludicolo. We can't stay in again. Um, it's unfortunate. Really did want Scuda. But if it's, as long as it's like Swift Swim, stop being fucking annoying. Just stay in the Pokeball, buddy. Yeah. He's a disappointment. He's not Scuda. He's not him. Oh, got stuck. Oh my. Swift Swim is good. Two Spatak sucks. but Swift Swim is good for erratic weather, and I'd imagine for Kyogre fight. I don't know if Ludicolo is a Kyogre guy, but I'm pretty sure it's a good guy in that fight regardless. I'm generally speaking, these IVs are not horrible, but obviously two attack sucks. Um, okay. We'll get the 126 surf. Okay. And seems pretty good. Who's this? It's a good shout. Oh, oopsies. Russell. It's fine. Super mid, but it's fine. Its speed's not gimped, its attack not gimped. We are good with this. I think Rockhead is the worst of the two abilities, but shouldn't really matter that much. Okay. We're gonna see whether we have a wet Shifu or a creepy Shifu, and then I think I am gonna be done. I think I'll do the collectathon part of the dive sim later. What level does it evolve at? It just evolves at level 50. Gotcha. Didn't want to, if there were like special conditions or whatever, I didn't want to fucking miss on them. Sure. Is that wet? That's wet, right? That is wet Shifu. Yeah, so we'll learn close combat. Okay. Worse for the E4, but I believe, better for the end of like the back half of the game. So I mean, I think we're good with that. And yeah, I think we'll call it there.